everybody, my name is Jane and we'll be going through a reformer workout today. In terms of props, you'll be needing a box and a dumbbell if possible. Let's get straight into it. In terms of springs, I'm going to be starting on one heavy spring. To make it harder, we go heavier. To make it easier, we go lighter. So straight away, box is beside the reformer. We're going to start off with some lunges. Standing up, I have my left foot in this top right-hand corner, just so we're nice and close to the reformer. Whichever side you're on is all good. We're going to start with one hand on the hip, dumbbell, the same foot that's on the reformer is the hand that has the dumbbell. Heavy springs, the exhale, we lunge down, inhale, we stand back up. I'm going for a 90-degree lunge, so aiming for this 90-degree angle with both my legs. I always say with this one, it's like you're trying to propose to me, down on one knee. In terms of this dumbbell movement, this time as we lunge down, can we bicep curl overhead press? Draw the dumbbell down to stand up. Beautiful. So nice and heavy with these springs. We do need a bit of gusto to kind of move the carriage around. Not too precious with this exercise. We're going to stay with this for another 45 seconds. So really starting to load up both legs, but predominantly the front leg with this one. Nice and strong through the upper body, driving the dumbbells straight up overhead. 20 more seconds. At the end of the countdown, we're getting ready to hold it down nice and low. Really pushing the foot into the box, the large surface area with that standing foot. 10 seconds. Getting ready to hold down nice and low. We've got 5. Oh, I'm feeling it. 4, 3, 2, hold down low, switch hands with the dumbbell and grab your foot bar. Stay long and low in this position, spine is elongated. We're going to get straight into some scooters from here. Good. Now, in terms of your progressions, hand for the dumbbell. As we keep that leg out long, can we start to row the dumbbell backwards? Elbows nice and high behind you. Hand can either stay on the foot bar, or for those that would like a challenge, maybe we can bring the hand onto the hip. Good. All right, here we go. 25 seconds. Staying long and low, picking your challenge zone, whatever that is for you. 15 seconds to go. No holds, no pulses. Last little push here. 10. Keep the elbow nice and high each time you roll it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Well done. Woo! Let's come all the way up, have a little shake out. We're going to drop the dumbbell. Carefully, we don't need it anymore. Changing our springs now. We're doing a bit of a drop set today, so we're going nice and light with our springs. Either one medium spring or one light spring to make it a bit harder. Well, I catch my breath. All right. Same position, exactly the same setup, so super setting with this side. Hands will start down by the hips, not holding on to anything. Nice and tall through the body. Here we go. Finding the calm in this one. 90-degree lunge one more time. Arms will sweep up overhead as you lunge. Exhale, we stand up. Slow and controlled. So quite a contrast to that last exercise. And as we do this, we're going to try and keep energy through the arms. Reaching high to the ceiling, pulling down to the ground as you stand. Beautiful. If anyone would like more of a challenge, maybe as you go for that lunge, we can add a little heel lift before we stand up. Let's go another 10 seconds. One more challenge here. All right. Next time we stand up, can we pause there? We're going to add a little balance challenge knee drive. Find that shoulder pad behind you. Lunge down. Last time I did this, I was in front of a mirror and just realised it's quite hard to find the shoulder pad when you haven't got that mirror in front of you. A little proprioception challenge. Alright team, 25 seconds like this. Driving that foot into the box to help you find the stability as you stand up. We'll go another 15 seconds. 10. Good. Getting ready to hold down low in 5, 4, 3, here we go, 2. Let's keep breathing through this together. Hold low. Legs stay still. Sweep your arms backwards, chest dives forwards. Come back up to where you were. 10 seconds of these little titty birds. Oh, that foot bar's right there. It's tempting, but we're going to stay away from it. 5. Here we go. 4, 3. Hold this last one down. Arms along behind you like wings. In and out through this right leg. We've got 15 seconds. You've got 1 more inch out of that standing leg. Now is the time. 10, 9, 8. Getting ready to hold it out there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. This standing leg, I'm going to pulse down. Can you pulse with such energy that the carriage is moving as you pulse? You've got 5, holy dolly, 4, 3, 2, and we come back in. All right, we need to grab our dumbbell back. We're going to get straight into a bit of inner thigh work. So same springs. Little shake out on the way up. All right, I'm standing up, 1 foot on the carriage, 1 foot on the platform, dumbbell into my chest. With all this standing split work with light springs, so focusing on abduction, the closer together your feet are to start, the more support you'll be getting. So the further away your feet are, the more challenge. So find a challenge zone that works for you. Okay, inhale, we open the legs. Exhale, we close the legs back together. Beautiful. Opening out. We close in. So if you just did what I did at the end, see if you can challenge yourself a little bit further by shuffling that foot down, maybe halfway along the carriage. Yeah, that's a bit better for me. I was trying to be kind to myself, but I'm in it with you. All right, we're going to add on. Next time you open out to your split, can we hold? From here, I'm going to reach the dumbbell down, 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 maybe into the well. Get a nice stretch. Coming all the way up, bicep curl, overhead press with that dumbbell. So challenging not only the stretch in our inner thighs, the stretch in the hamstrings, but also testing your balance as you kind of send your body weight forwards and down. It's tempting just to stay in that stretch, isn't it? We're going to keep working. We've got 25 seconds like this. Beautiful. Maybe as you lift the dumbbell high, adding a little bit of extension, a little lift through the chest. We've got 15 seconds. Beautiful, acting. 10. All right. On this next one, we are getting ready to hold the legs out. Legs are stuck in space. We continue with just the dumbbell and the upper body movement. You've got 10 seconds like this. 9, 8, 7. Try and lock that carriage in. Last 4, 3, 2. Dumbbell high, relaxing the shoulders. Let's pulse the legs in an inch and out. You've got 10 seconds, these little pulses. Try and find your max range. That is where we're pulsing. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming all the way in. We're not resting. Legs come back to parallel. We're getting straight into a squat position. The dumbbell is going to go in the hand of the leg that's on the carriage. Nice and low in this squat position. We're getting straight into skaters. Slide the carriage out. Beautiful. Even if you're not holding a dumbbell, we're going to do this all together. Each time you keep that leg out long, we're going to rotate, punch over the platform. 25 seconds. No holds, no pulses. Last little push here. 15 seconds. Can you sink 1 inch lower down? You've got 10, 9, 8, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Well done. Coming all the way up. We can pop that dumbbell down. I might just pop it on the other side so it's ready to go for the second side of our lunges. Beautiful. We're going to come all the way down. Kneeling, and my knees are going to be right at the front edge of the carriage. We're going to go into a little hover and pike exercise from here. So, elbows come down, knees are at the front edge, same springs, my toes are tucked up at the back. From there, can you puff your chest up and away nice and strong through the upper body? Carriage stays still. We hold the knees up, we hold 3, 2, 1, and back down. Lift up, hold, 3, 2, 1, and back down. So, because we are on such a light sprint, you'll probably find the carriage is wanting to slide out. Your job is to keep pulling it all the way in. So let's keep going with this. I want you to feel as though you're almost pulling your knees and your elbows together. So we're really actively engaging not only the hip flexors, the abdominals, upper body, the legs, the back, everything is working here. For those that would like more of a challenge, instead of just going for that hover, can we start to pike our hips all the way up and we tap back down. If you're going for the pike, your aim is to keep your heels as high as possible, as opposed to letting them drop down. If your heels are dropping, a bit of an indicator that the body weight is shifting back over your legs. Nothing wrong with that, but for this exercise, let's focus on keeping it over the foot bar. Whew, all right, 15 seconds like this. Each time you tap your knees down, that can be as long or as short as you need it to be. We've got 5 seconds, so we're going to hold together. 4, 3, here we go. 2, lift up and hold, little knee tucks, out and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, flex down. Oh, I'm going to take that if you need to. We are going to continue on with some more core work from here, switching our springs back to those heavy lunge springs. So either the heavy spring or maybe a heavy and a light if you'd like to go a little bit heavier than that. Switching our springs, getting into some mid-back series or arms pulling straps. So ensuring that the straps are ready to go for you. Lying all the way down onto your back. And because we will be adding in some crunches or some chest lifts, maybe just starting slightly away from the shoulder pads so you've got a little bit of room to move there. Let's reach back and find a hold of those straps. Small loops to start. Longer loops will make it slightly lighter if you have the option of the 2 straps on your Reformer at home. Alright, float the legs up to tabletop. Find that position, and let's actually start with the hands down. In this position, a couple of little technique points here. Can you reach your arms long towards the foot bar and really trying to energize and lengthen the arms? As well, roll the backs of your shoulders onto the carriage. So we're trying to keep our chest and our collarbones as broad as possible. Length through your arms, keep that feeling the whole time. Inhale, the arms lift high. Exhale, we reach and press the arms down. So emphasizing that reach and that broad feeling the whole time. Beautiful. Now, I'm sure we've all done this movement 100 times before. So it's a bit of a choose your own adventure in terms of what layers you'd like to add. Maybe as you press the hands down, single leg extension, chest lift up. Maybe as you press the hands down, it's a double leg extension. Maybe for those feeling a bit fancy, we go one leg over, one leg underneath the foot bar. Whatever feels right for you and your body. Head can stay relaxed. Legs can stay in tabletop, wherever you need to work, team. We're going to hang here for another 30 seconds. Keeping the length through the collarbones, keeping the length through the spine. $15 seconds to go. Getting ready to hold the hands down by the hips. In 8, 5, head stays relaxed. In 4, we'll reset. 3, 2, hands down by the hips, palms face in. We're going lateral pull down to open the arms out wide. Exhale, we squeeze back in. Before we add on all those layers again, re-find that feeling of length in your arms, that feeling of broadness through the chest and shoulders. Just to change it up and challenge our brains a bit. This time, as you open the arms, can we send one or both legs long? As you close the arms is when you draw the leg back into tabletop. And if you're going to go for that ab curl or crunch, as you close the arms in, can we lift the head and shoulders? And maybe if we're going for that crunch, pull your knees right in towards your nose. So we're heading into almost like a modified jackknife from here. We've got 15 seconds. Think long, long, long through your arms the whole time. 10, 9, 8. Good. Last 5, 4. We hold in 3, 2. Hundreds from here. Palms down. Let's go. Pulsing these arms down, down, down. If you like the challenge, legs go out long. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7. We've got a stretch going up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Whew. Pop the straps back on those posts behind you. Take a second to have a quick windscreen wiper of your legs if need be. Maybe hugging them in towards your chest. And we are going to get straight into the legs on the second side. So, moving the box and the dumbbell around to the other side. Beautiful. If you're choosing that dumbbell, grabbing that as well. We will stand up facing towards the front edge of the reformer. Same springs, almost like I planned it. From here, dumbbell is in the same hand as the leg that's on the reformer. All right, here we go. Leg second side, 90-degree lunges. We lunge down, we stand back. So a common mistake that I tend to see with this movement is clients may be sending the carriage too far. Instead of thinking how far out can I go, I want you to think about how low can I go. Almost as if you're trying to dip that back knee down and touch the carriage. All right, let's have this arm in. As you lunge, bicep curl, overhead press. All right, 45 seconds on the clock. We're going to find that challenge zone, and that is where we stay. Nice and low each time, driving the arm up with energy. 20 seconds to go. 10. We're getting ready to hold down. We have those scooters coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch hands with the dumbbell. Hold low, grab your foot bar. Let's start to scoot that leg straight away. Now, your challenges were either adding in the row as you kick that leg out long, like you're trying to elbow someone away from you. Energy through the arm. If you'd like the challenge of floating that arm up, grabbing your hip, go for it. We've got 25 seconds. No holding, no pulsing. So give this everything you got. 15 seconds, team. Push your foot into the box. Push that box down to the floor. 10, 9, 8, last 6, 4, spring change in 3, 2, 1. Well done. Coming up. Okay, we're going to shake out. Changing our springs back to our light spring. So either one medium spring or one light spring if you'd like a bit more of a challenge. Changing our springs. We don't need the dumbbell for this one, so just popping it out the way. Standing up, mentally preparing for the second side. Okay, nice and controlled, nice and slow. Big inhale, sweep the arms overhead as we lunge. Exhale, stand. So, firstly, let's think about our arms. There's energy through the arms. They're reaching high towards the ceiling, sweeping down towards the floor as we stand. With these 90-degree lunges, I like to imagine almost like I have something balancing on my head. So I'm trying to keep my spine as upright as I can as we go to this lunge. Now, can we start to add that balance challenge? Pause at the top, knee drop, find the shoulder pad behind you, lunge it down. Bonus points if you're not in front of a mirror. Find the shoulder pad, lunge it down. Your final challenge to add was maybe adding in that little heel lift as you lunge. Down the bottom of the lunge, can we pause down, hold, maybe lift the heel before we stand. Knee drive. Okay, stay strong. Here we go. Each lunge, can you make it just as deep, if not deeper than the last one? 20 seconds in. Getting ready to hold down low. Squeeze. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. We hold down in 5, 4, 3, 2, find your lunge hold. Legs are locked in, let's go. Sweep the arms back, chest dives forwards. We come all the way back up. 10 seconds like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, sweep the arms back, scooter straight away. In and out. That foot bar is there if you need it. We have 15 seconds, couple of pulses, then we're done. 10. Keep your arms long, nice and energized, like wings behind you. 5, 4, we hold in 3, 2, sweep back and hold. Pulse through that standing leg down. Get the carriage to move because you're pulsing with so much energy. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and come all the way up. Well done. Big shake out if you need to. Lovely job, team. We're going to go second side of our splits with that little arm movement with the dumbbell. I'll face you just so I can still talk to you. All right, here we go. We know what we're in for this time now. So if you'd like the challenge of walking that foot a little bit further out, go for it. Dumbbell to your chest. Here we go. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. Good. Just finding the calm in this. Feeling a bit of sweat drip down my forehead. From here, let's start to add in the movement with the dumbbell. As we open the legs, can we reach the dumbbell down? Find that stretch coming all the way up, bicep curl, overhead press with that dumbbell. Just go into a zone that feels good for you, a range that feels good for you. If you've got the flexibility to drop the dumbbell right inside the well, maybe between the springs, go for it. Great. All right. We've got 25 more seconds like this. This feels so nice after those lunges. Why do I do so many of them? We've got 8 seconds. Getting ready to hold out. Legs stay strong in 5, 4, 3, 2, legs are in your wide split. We continue with just the work with the dumbbell. 10 seconds trying to keep the carriage still if you can. 7, 6, 5, last 3. Here we go, dumbbell high. Keep it there, little pulses with your legs in an inch, out an inch. Think stress-free through your shoulders. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, well done, coming in, we're not done. We have our skaters second side. Low through your legs, dumbbell in the same hand as the foot that's on the carriage. Let's go, out and in. All right, locked and loaded. We are low through that supporting leg. Once that feels good, we start to add that rotation punch over your foot bar. 20 seconds, no holding, no pulsing. Your challenge is to sink even lower. 15 to go, team. 10, 9, 8, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more, 2. Well done, coming all the way up. Lovely job. All right, we are done with the dumbbell. We can pop that away. We're going to get straight into a little bit of core work from here. So same springs. We're going for a reverse wheelbarrow. So thinking about, I like to think I'm backing myself in underneath the foot bar. So knees are coming onto the platform here. Hands will be about halfway on the carriage. Doesn't matter if your thighs or your bottom is touching the foot bar, because the first thing we're going to do is find this half plank position. Whew. All right, so half plank. We're thinking about this active kind of tilt forwards with the pelvis. I like to imagine I'm pulling my hip bones up towards my lowest ribs to lock that position in. This is a shoulder hinging movement. So the torso stays in that long diagonal line. As you inhale, we slide the carriage out. Exhale, drag it back in towards. Now, where your hands are positioned on the carriage will affect how much support or help the springs are giving you. If you'd like a little bit more support, you can walk the hands closer back towards your legs. If you'd like a little bit less support, make it a bit more challenging, you can walk your hands up towards where those shoulder pads are. All right, team, we got this. 20 seconds. $15 seconds. Don't skimp out on that range. How far out can you get? 10. We're going to hold at your shaky zone in 5, 4, 3, 2. Find your shaky zone. Lock it in. Carriage stays still. Tiny little hip lift up an inch and down an inch. Try and round through your belly, through your spine as you're doing this. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it's very hard to talk and do that at the same time. All right, final exercise, and we are done. Bit of upper body, nice and heavy. So, springs will switch back to one heavy spring, or maybe a heavy and a light if you like to go a little bit harder. Hands will come onto your foot bar. Toes are tucked back against your shoulder pads. From here, we find that same position, that long diagonal line. We are puffing up nice and tall through the chest. Let's maybe walk the hands a little bit wider for this variation. Arms stay straight. Exhale, we push backwards. Inhale, we come back in. Now, as lovely as this feels, we're going to add on, so don't get too comfortable. We've got 15 seconds. 10. 5. On the next one, can you press back and hold? We stay low. This is a forwards and backwards movement. Bend your elbows, chest skims over your foot bar. Push back to where you were. Lift your chest to start again. So 4 movements. Slide back is number 1. Bend in is number 2. Push backwards is number 3. Lift and return to the start is number 4. We are here for 45 seconds, team. Your challenge is to stay low as your chest skims over the foot bar. How low and how far forwards can you bring your sternum? Let's get comfortable with it. 30 seconds. All right. 20 seconds to go. Let's guesstimate, I reckon, another 3 really good ones. Then we'll hold it back there. 2. All right, your final challenge, team. Backwards, we're going to stay down here. 10 seconds, just this forwards and backwards movement. 9, 8, 6. We are almost done. 4, 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Pull the carriage in. Find a child's pose. Have a little stretch back. Nice deep breaths, just relaxing in that position. Let the heart rate come down. Nice big, deep, expansive belly breaths into your back, into your sides. All right, team. Continue staying and stretching if you need to, and thank you for joining me.